Hi, Barbara. Hello, the few of you that are there. I decided to go ahead since some people were waiting. Kathy, Renee, hi. I thought I'd just go ahead and start, but I'm not gonna get into it much until it's actually time because I know some people are taking a quick break. Um, this gives me a chance to say hi to some people though. So hi, Joy. Hi, Laura. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Angie. Hi, Mina. Hi, Ruth. We don't have time during the 30 minutes that we're streaming, our normal 30 minutes, to really say hi to people. So I'm glad I've got a few minutes to do that first. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Candy. Hi, Mary. I think I said hi, Barbara. Not sure. Hi, Nana. I'm glad y'all are all here. Hi, Violet. It's waving. Hi, Dar. I'm glad y'all are coming on in. Maybe by the time it's time for us to get started, most people will be here. Because I got a lot to say in only 30 minutes. I wanted to do a collage tonight. That was my plan. But the only one I could come up with in my head, hi, Lori, hi, Deb. The only one I could come up with in my brain, I knew it would take more than 30 minutes. And then I couldn't even find all the things that I wanted to put in it. So I'll have to make a separate video for that sometime. But hi, Joyce. Anyway, I decided what I'm going to do is kind of take you on my my collage journey, which is actually a lot of it is my paper crafting journey. Because hi, Patricia, Norma. Because I kind of started. It kind of follows the last few years. Um, Collage has kind of been a big part of that, even though. Hi, Imelda. Hi, Susan. Hi, Tanya. Even though I'm not always doing collage, collage is a big part of everything that I do. So, got one more minute I can say hi to people before I have to start. Hi, Ray. It's good to have you here. I don't think you've been in one of my lives before, but I'm glad to see you. Hi, Dorothy. So good to see you. I'm glad you're here. I don't want to miss saying hi to other people. So I'm just going to have to say a general hello and then hello as I can. Hi, Leslie. Hi, Dana. Okay, I'm having a hard time stopping. Where do you stop? You know? Hi, Mary. Okay, I'm going to start now. Um, so as people come in, I will every once in a while say, I'm glad you're here, but it's going to be hard. Collage, I went and looked it up. And I realized that if I go by this definition, then some of the things I call collage, other people might not call collage. And you might not call everything that I call collage, you might not call it collage. So I've hide enough, okay? I've hide enough. Um, it says collage is an artwork created by pasting on a surface various materials. If we stop there, then everything that I do and call collage is collage. Such as magazine clippings, photographs, tickets, and other items not normally associated with each other. Not normally associated with each other is where the gray area comes, I think. But most of what I do is this. This is a good definition of it. But I'm going to kind of take you on my journey. And we're going to start with this, even though this is the last thing I've done. It goes back to where I first got started doing any of this stuff. And that was watching, I got started by, and I'm not going to name a bunch of names, even though I have learned things from a ton of people. I'm just going to name the 3 people who got me started doing collage. And then I have learned more techniques from a lot more people, but we're going to start here. I started watching and doing mixed media stuff with Heather Crafter at the Craft Shack. And the first collage thing I ever saw was her putting collage down in a background for mixed media projects. And that was the first collage that I knew about. She talked about collaging down all these different papers. And in this piece, I did that. I collaged all those different kinds of papers. There are tickets, there's ledger page, there's book page, there's all kinds of stuff in here. And that is the basis for this. But when you look at this, you would call this mixed media. You wouldn't call it collage. But the basis of it is collage. And just a second, let me get that out of the way. You can make collage different ways. You can make it really big or really small, and we're going to talk about that too. Oh, let me get that out of the way. Sorry. It's Heather Crafter, Krafter, but Craft Shack is the name of her channel. Thank you, Barbara. So, here's some collage, and this is a pretty big piece. And this is something I've done recently. I'm trying to find places to set things as I get rid of them. But let's talk about this for a minute before we go on. The next person, when I bring this up, you know exactly who I'm going to talk about that taught me about collage was Dee Dee Willingham. And some of these I think are ones I'm going to do. She does what she calls reverse collage. And I'm trying to find one in here that truly is reverse collage, because I haven't done very many of them that you could call that. Not the way she does it. So I should have marked them. I thought it would be easy to find. I really thought it would be easy to find. And I'm taking too much time. Okay, right here. Okay. Here's one that's reverse collage, similar to what Dee Dee does. And all of you that come in since I started, I'm so happy you're here. And I'm sorry I can't name everybody. That is my problem with these short hops, is that you can't name everybody or you don't get anything done. But I'm glad you're here. So this is a Dee Dee Willingham style. It's not nearly as beautiful as what she does, but it is her style. And I love it. I love watching her do it. I'm not as good at it. And I find myself continuing to go to what has kind of become my style. I'm trying to find some now that are ones that I've done. I feel like I can tell. Okay, here's one. Okay, this is not reverse collage. What Dee Dee does, she calls reverse collage. This is just collage, because I took a picture. These things didn't go with each other or with this picture, but I put them in here, and I made it a collage picture. So I made a piece of art out of things that didn't go together, and that is technically collage. Now, I'm not using tickets or magazine or clippings. Well, these came out of magazines. But I'm basically using images when I do this kind of collage. And I love this kind of collage. I've got a few more in here that I really enjoyed doing. Finding them though. Okay, here's one. This is when I did Dee Dee Willingham style. Here's one that I did. It's my style. This is just taking the picture that was here and adding stuff in. Now, can you tell what really was here and what wasn't here? Basically, everything that was here is this right here. That's it. That bus. Everything else I added in. That's collage to me. And so here's one that I just got some stuff down. I haven't done anything else with it. And this is just what I'm going to do. So it's just tucked in here. So that's some collage. I don't want to spend a lot of time in this book. So there was one or two more. There's another one that I did Dee Dee Willingham style, but there was one there. Here it is. Here's the other one I was looking for. Okay. This is what was in here. Okay. These fish, the butterfly, the girls, I added in. So that's this kind of collage. And I love this kind of collage. I don't do it a ton, but I do really enjoy it. But that is one of the places where I came from in my collage journey. This book, you really can't, you're not going to be able to see the whole thing. But this is a collage that I did on a children's wallpaper book. Okay. So this is my style. All of these things came from different places. The title for the book, The Great Big Book of Awesome, came out of a catalog. And I love this collage. It's one of the favorite things I've ever done. I've done a few in here. There's one. I haven't done that many in here, so I can show them to you really quickly. Here's one. These were calendars, but they were hummingbird calendars and flower calendars. And I just put them together. And here's another one I made from a bunch of calendar images and magazine images. And so I made a big landscape, and I kind of carried it on across. And this is the book I wanted to do some in tonight, but I just knew it would take too long to actually get it done. This is just slamming as much jewelry on here as I could. This was great fun. I had cut out all these pieces of jewelry, fussy cut them, sitting watching people do art. And I finally decided I'm just going to make a treasure chest. You can see over here, this treasure chest. And this is the wallpaper. Let me get it in here. This is the wallpaper that was this page, and it was a treasure map. So I added a treasure chest, and I added a bunch of jewels, and that's how I made that page. So it's completely different from the other ones. This I made, this is the wallpaper. These frames is the wallpaper. And then I used some stickers. These letters came from other wallpaper. And then the stickers were Dr. Seuss stickers. And I put those all together and made a collage. And I think that's it in this book. So, whoa, 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 come back, come back, come back. Too many books. Okay. The third person I want to talk about is Packer Dye. She's the one who got me started doing the kind of collage that I do now. Now, this is a book I did in 2018. I started it in April and ended it in July. And this was like 100 days of collage or something like that. I can't remember. But these, I loved doing these, even though they're small compared to that. I love the big book. I love the little book. You can do collage any size. You can do collage with anything. This is packaging. This is a jelly print. This is out of a magazine. This was out of a magazine. These were stickers, and then I painted over them to make them kind of make a background. These were out of magazines, and this is the Tim Holtz words. So I'm just going to show you a few things in here because there's a bunch of different stuff in here. Okay, this was one. This is just two pieces. But this was one, and this came out of a completely different magazine. And this, the flower and the background and the all of these things were in different magazines, and I just put them in here. Here's some that came out. This came out of a book, and I can't remember where everything else came from, but let's just look at a few of them. There's some fiber in that one. There's a library card. There's just some papers and a little focal image. I did put a focal image on each one of these. This is the focal image on this one. The butterflies are the focal image on this one. All of these things are collage, but they're all, you know, very different. Thank you, Kathy. Okay, here's one with some fabric. I think that is probably the first place I ever used fabric in a collage. And I love using fabric in collage now. See, and I put a volcano behind her and put rocks inside the building. So I just made my own world. So the thing that resonated with me with Packer Dye and with Dee Dee is making your own world. Now, another kind of collage is this. And y'all, most of you know, this idea is one I got from Tanya, but it's also doodled on. It's a lot of things. It's really mixed media, but it's also collage because these are jelly prints that I cut up and put together here. So I made a piece of art out of things that didn't go together. So I call it collage, but it is also doodled on, which makes it mixed media. The background is collaged papers. They don't go together, but they made a background. So I still consider this working with collage. I said you can make collage really big. You can also make it really, really small. These are little individual collages. They're less than 1 inch big. They have 4 elements. This is collage. It's very tiny. So you can make collage big and you can make it tiny. These are things to go in. We would call them clusters or something. But if you think about it, they're also collage. Whoop. Losing it. That's what happens when you try to hurry. Okay, this is collage. This is one of the little books that Tanya and I did together. That is collage. It's got lace. It's got fabric. It's got a stamp. It's got a picture. It's got buttons. And inside it are some collages. Here's a collage. Here's a collage. This is collage right here, even though it is something else. Also, here are some more little collages that I did with stamps as focal points. And the main thing I think I'm wanting to get across to everybody is that collage can be anything. You can use anything. These are paint chips and stamps. I've also done collage in here. Not much, just a couple of things. Let's see, where is it? There's one. So you can choose any format for your pages. And my advice for collage is find things you like and put them down. Here's some more collage. This is books I made specifically. There's 2 of them. I made these specifically for collage. I would call them glue books as well, because I did do some painting on the covers, but inside it's just gluing stuff down. Here's collage. Now this was this is collage. This is a collage. It did have a painty paper on the back. I'm just going to show you a few things. Here's a collage. This is a world I made. The sand dunes were here all by themselves, and I added the rest of the little world in there. Oh, good night, Angie. How do I organize my images? I'm not good at that, Barbara. The truth is, I'm not good at that. I just, I have tons of I had boxes and boxes of images, and I would just dig through, pull out things I liked, and I would work with them. So, here's another one. Collage is, yeah, what Tanya said. Collage is about combining things. Now, I think when you, when it says, by pasting on a surface, so you can use any surface, various materials, and items not normally associated with each other. So you can add in fabric to that. I have done lately more fabric collage, but here's one I did. It's all magazine images. Here's another one, same thing. Here's one. So you can just take stuff out of, you can just take stuff. Now, I like these, even though they're done on top of a painted background. This one's very plain. I got those 3 parts down and I never did anything more to it. Here's another. I will if I have time, Barbara. I don't know if I'm going to have time or not. I'm running low on time, and I've still got more collage stuff to show. But these are collages. Okay. This is a challenge that Tanya had, and I just found stuff and glued it down, but it's an alphabet book, so it's in alphabetical order. So I had a plan for what I was trying to do, but I don't always have a plan of what I'm trying to do. But it's always fun, no matter what. Here's one that I'm working on lately. This is the cover. It's collaged. Here's the back cover. That was a fun challenge, wasn't it, Mina? These are two different complete images that have nothing to do with each other. This came out of a completely different book. I did put them on top of paint, which I guess makes this mixed media now because I added the paint. Oh, goodness, Kathy, I have no idea. Probably most every book I have I've got some collage in it. So, so here's some collage. It's got collage in the background, and then I've also added collage as the foreground. Same thing here and here. This is paint, but I've added this. I would call this one mixed media. I wouldn't necessarily call it collage. These two. These are collage. There's no paint. There's just stuff glued in. These I did paint. I glued these down and then painted everything around them. Here's some more collage. So collage seeps into everything. Exactly, Joyce. It does for me anyway. It seeps into everything. Here's a journal I did. It's collage. This is collage with fabric. This is collage with pictures and fabric and napkins and stamps. This is collage that's all magazine images. Let's see. Where's the other one I was going to show? Here's collage that I painted the book page, and then I added stamps and things. So this is really mixed media because it's got paint and stuff in it, but it's collaged on. Collage is part of it. This is collage. This is collage. This is the kind of thing that I'm really doing a lot more now. You can't do mixed media without collage. I kind of believe you, Deb. I think that's probably true, at least as a background, if nothing else. These are collaged because there are papers and pictures that had nothing to do with each other, and I put them together. Okay, let's try. Here is the scavenger hunt. A lot of you have done the scavenger hunt. I think Janet Young, I think, is the one who does this. But this year, a lot of my scavenger hunt became collage. See? Collage. 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 Lots of collage. I love collage, okay? Oh, it is one of my all-pervasive art passions, I have to admit, because I use it in lots of different ways. Here's a little book that is I used the National Wildlife Conservation stamps as the focal points for all of the collages in this book. Okay, so that was my unifying theme for this book, but it's all just collage. There is some fabric. There's some lace. There's some jelly prints and some doilies. Jelly print. When we make covers, a lot of times our junk journals have collage on them. It's the only thing I've done with this. I just put it together. Well, I guess I did do some collage on that one. So I have done a page in there, actually. But this is classic collage right here. All these different elements didn't really go together, but I put them together. Here is what I'm working on right now. Tanya and I are working on this. We'll be working on it Tuesday. But this is collage right here. This is collage. So is this. We've got lace. We've got Christmas card. We've got a scripture. We've got stamps, and all of these, it's collage. See, these are collage as well back here. Let's see. This is collage. This is, I would consider this collage. So, thank you so much, Dar. I appreciate it. Thank you for the compliment. Okay, I think that's everything that I had to show you. So I'll get the fairy book because Barbara wanted me to show you. There are definitely things in here that are collage. There's a lot of stuff in here, but we'll start with the cover. It's collage. So you've got this picture, we've got this paper, we've got this. They're all came from different places. This is just a picture, so it's not collaged. It's just on there. Here's some collage. I'm trying to find the things that here's collage. They're from different places and put them on there. Here we put together wings and magazine images on napkins. Here's a transfer on book page with the cover from another book. Let's see. This one's, I guess I would consider that one collage too. I've got napkin. I've got a die cut, and this is something I printed off from one of the stamps that I made and carved December last year. You can collage on anything. That's right, Kathy. I'm trying to find. This would be collage. It's on a book page with a wallpaper flower, and this fairy came out of a book, and then these are stickers. Here's a collage page that I put a fairy on. Here's collage. This is napkin and cheesecloth, stuff out of a book, out of a different book, and this is the book page behind it. Here's a coloring book page and wallpaper, and then the book page. Anytime you have 3 or 4 different things put together and you glued them down, I think you can pretty much call it collage. This is a collage, but it all goes together. It all came from the same place, from the same book. So this is napkin, and these are chipboard, and this is just used a stencil. These came out of various different books, and this was a transfer. Here, definitely this is collage. This is a flutterby that we made, but he's a knight in shining armor, and this is his little mouse minion. He's standing on his toadstool. Oh, thank you. So tempted to blow up the screen and kick chat to the curb. I don't. Oh, I understand now what you're saying, Dar. What do I do in my this is my spare time. This is my spare time. Yeah, we do have a play, and Tanya and I have made a lot of books together. And a lot of them have collage in them. You know, this book was one that we made when we were working together. This book is one I made when we were working together. This book I made when Tanya and I were working together, and Jerry Bellini worked with us on this book. Well, I do have one more I forgot to show you. This is the book that I'm doing my art journaling in for my Bible study. And there's a lot of collage in here because that's what I like. I would say 90% of this is just collage. This is fabric, fussy cut fabric. And these are wallpaper flowers. This is wallpaper. This is wallpaper. No, these are coloring pages. Sorry. This is a napkin and lace. This was out of a one of those Ideals Christmas books. Yes, for about 2 years. That's right, Tanya. Yep. We've done a lot of stuff in the last 2 years. This is a fabric collage. This is the background fabric. This piece was separate. This piece was separate. This is collage. It came from a bunch of different places. Oh, this one's upside down. If you don't have a journal with an upside down page, you haven't been doing it long enough. Okay. This is some more of the collage that I learned from Tanya, and I love doing this. Here I've even put a little piece of jewelry and a little ticket and lace. And this is fabric on wallpaper. This is fabric. This is from a shirt. This is from some other fabric, upholstery fabric. That's what I was trying to think. Here's some more collage. This one was a lot of fun. I did a background of just collaged bits and pieces, and then I put this page over the top of it after cutting that out, and then put my scripture in there. So it's collage in the background, and then the foreground is kind of collaged on top of it. These are flowers I cut out of my jelly prints, and then those are just leaves that were not sure, I can't remember where those came from. Now this is a very simple collage. It's just 3 different pieces of paper put down, and then I added stuff on it. Okay. I'm sure my time is up. Perfect. 9:40. Yay. God bless you all. I'll see you at Shelley's. Bye-bye. Thank you all for coming. Love you.